And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in Game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, number 63.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Xavier Edwards leading things off and takes a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series. Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
That's ripped, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Check swing, called strike. Ramirez launched a pair of homers in his last game. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a foul ball. Going to count 1 and 2. And that's a little high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Quan, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Ranging back, grabs it right up against the wall. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Raley. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Mayo sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 1 left for the Guardians. Orioles due up in the first. No score. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. And pitching in this game, Tanner Bybee.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
And there's a foul ball. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. And that one hammered way back there. Gone into the flat court. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here's Pete Alonso. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Biden, 27 years old, a former American League Cy Young Award winner. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. That one missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 runs across in the inning here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now here is Enrique Bradfield Jr. That one is absolutely belted. And it's caught just in front of the wall. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Second game of the ALCS. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That one fouled off. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Bradfield makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Toss to Alonso, and Gleyber Torres retired. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Hard hit left side. Toss to Alonso. Third out, and that ends the frame. Guardians fail to score. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Biden back to work. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And the 0-1. That one almost got him.
Nope, that's down.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. Kwan sizing this one up. And there's one down. Here's the speedy catcher, Ethan Salas. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Dylan Beavers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. There's a swing and a drive. That one's on its way. And that one is gone. Touchdown, Utah Street. He hammers one out to right, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And here is Kobe Mayo. That's in there. Strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So digging in, Angelo Cooper struck out swinging his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground, right side, Torres whips it to first, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. On to the 3rd inning. So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 1 down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And that one sliced foul. 1 down, base is empty. And that one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards digs in for the Guardians. Flied to right his first time. That one catches the corner for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jordan Westburg. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Westburg started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. 2-1 now. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Popped up. O'Hearn makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Out to center. Bader should have it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Pete Alonso. Went down on strikes his first time through. And takes low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And there's a ball. Enrique Bradfield Jr. next to bat for Baltimore. Time called now before the payoff pitch. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, Enrique Bradfield Jr. getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trevor Stephan getting loose out there. Ciccone getting cranked up as well. That one off the mark. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Alonso leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Jackson Holliday to bat next. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Flied to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2 towards first, and it stays fair. Alonso is waved home. He'll score easily. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tanner Bybee gives way, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Trevor Stephan.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now Ethan Salas. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs, 2 in scoring position here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run across, the throw in. He beats it safe. It's 7-0. Two outs, runner at first. Dylan Beavers digs in now. And that's in for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. And now 2-1. And there's a ball. Kobe Mayo would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 9-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. Fastball for a strike at 95. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
That missed inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Left field. Quan settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But they tack on 5 runs. We head to the 4th inning now in Game 2. It's the Orioles 9 and the Guardians nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now, Stephen Quan. Quan goes 5 feet 9 inches, 28 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jose Ramirez will hit next. There's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And the slider just misses. The Orioles up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. And it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. And it's through for a hit. And next is the designated hitter, Luke Raley. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. Stays alive. Time called now as the pitch is delivered. Oh, Patrick Johnson, the plate umpire, he's calling a balk. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Picks it up with a bare hand to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Now it's going to be Ryan O'Hearn. Now fly ball to right center. And there's two down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And a strike to Glaber. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher.
Bottom of the fourth. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Angelo Cooper. Swings through that one.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Here's a rocket out to left. Quan makes the grab, one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. There's a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's back there. And it's gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Trevor Steffen won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Ryan Stanek. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now it's going to be Pete Alonso. And he swings through that one.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And there's a hit. And the postseason success continues for him. And into the box for Baltimore, Enrique Bradfield Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. Going back. And that is gone. He sends one out the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Next to hit, Jackson Holliday. And ball one.
Nope, outside.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now the Orioles catcher, Ethan Salas. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
A little bit low. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is outside. Dylan Beavers on deck, already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
2 down, nobody on. Makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out. Second game of the ALCS. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. You know, these Guardians, if this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Right through there for a strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Beavers has this one sized up, and that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the center fielder, Dylan Beavers. Stanek back to work. Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add on. It's 14-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. With a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Ryan Stanek won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Slade Ciccone comes on now.
Number 44. Slade Ciccone.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ground ball right side. Torres fires over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Angelo Cooper, the next to hit. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And now Gunnar Henderson. To first, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Top six.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game with jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either.